So, hi guys, I am Shreya. Today we will learn the chapter named The Circle. So, what is a circle? So, you will say that it is a very silly question I am asking. So, for the introduction, I am asking what is a circle? Circle is a shape. Okay, now we have in this chapter you will learn the parts of a circle, what are the parts of a circle and everything. I will give you a introduction in this chapter. So for very first part of a circle is chord. It is called a chord. So what is a chord? So before I teach you a chord, just make a circle in your copy, and I am marking the point O. It is the center, so I am marking as point O, and I am drawing us like this. This is known as chord. A line segment joining any two points lying on the boundary of a circle is called a chord of a circle. So if this is a chord, then we say that this will be also a chord, this will be also a chord, and this will be also a chord. So any chord regarding this, you have this is a chord. So now the next topic is our diameter. What is a diameter? So suppose I draw a figure, okay, and then mark it as a O again, and this is suppose I say this is of 5 centimeter, this is of 6 centimeter. So this is known as a diameter of a circle. A chord passing through the center of a circle is called a diameter. This is the diameter of a circle, and the half is known as what? Radius. This 3 centimeter is known as radius. So we have covered two topics in this only. So now next topic is circumference. What is a circumference? So the boundary of a circle is called the circumference. This is very easy. This boundary is known as circumference. Okay, this was very easy. So now let's move on to the next topic, which is semicircle. So for semicircle, it is very easy that the half of the circle is known as semicircle. This half part is known as semicircle. For you, I am just marking it. This is a semicircle. This is a so the half one of the whole circle or the circumference of a circle is called the semicircle. The diameter divides a circle into two equal halves. Each part is known as semicircle. The region enclosed by the semicircle is known as semicircular range. So this region is known as semicircular range. So now the next topic is quadrant. Quadrant. So what is a quadrant? Suppose it was a mistake. So suppose I draw a circle and divide it into 4 parts, like we divide a pizza in the 4 part. Okay, so this part is known as quadrant. For definition, I am giving you the perpendicular diameter of a circle divides it into 4 equal parts. Each part is called the quadrant of a circle. Each of the quadrant of a circle is equal in area. So this is also a quadrant, this is also a quadrant, and this is also a quadrant. This is known as a quadrant. A half of it, every half of it is known as quadrant. So this was the only topic. You have just understood what is a quadrant and all things. And let's talk about next topic, which is secant. This is A. Okay, so what is a secant? So I am drawing a circle again and marking it point O, and this is known as a circle. Where I draw the arrow in the chord, that was a mistake. I draw it. So in the chord, what is the difference between a secant and a chord? A chord carries like this, and a secant carries an arrow, which means it extends. Okay, and this does not extend. This is a chord. Okay, and secant is this. This part is known as secant. Okay, for better understanding, I am giving you a definition. A line which meets a circle at 2 points is called the secant of a circle. Okay, so now let's move on to the next topic, which is tangent. So what is a tangent? Suppose you have studied a perpendicular line. So this is a point O. I assume is a point O. In the center you have to draw point O, not in the. So I am drawing a line here, a perpendicular line here, and then draw a perpendicular line. So I have done wrong something here. So here, this is known as a tangent. So for better understanding, I cannot make it here because it's just very difficult to make it. So I'm just drawing it here only. This was our point O, and this was our tangent. Okay, I hope you understand. A line which makes a circle at only one point is called the tangent to a circle. The line at which the tangent touches the circle is called its point of contact. So this line is known as point of contact because it is contracting the circle. Okay, so now let's move on to the next topic, exterior and the interior of a circle. So for this, I'm erasing the whole page. Okay, so exterior and interior you have studied many times, so I am just giving you a quick recap of it. Suppose I say this part is known as suppose this part is known as interior because it's interior, and this after this is known as exterior. And suppose I am giving you a question like this. I am giving a circle and making point R, S, point T, and here I am just writing point V, point Q, point A. So you have to just find out what is the exterior and what is the interior. So I am giving you a time for the quickly write down this in the chat box. Okay, so you have to just solve it, write all the points which is our interior and which are is interior. I'm just giving you a hint. Now what is a circular region? So for that, I'm making a circle. The circular region of a circle is the region consisting all the points of the plane which either lie on the circle or inside a circle. This is very interesting. Suppose I draw a point here, here, here. So neither it is in the circle, neither is nor in the circle, nor outside. So this is called a circular region. You have to just remember this. Now what is an arc? So there are many types of arc, minor and major arc. So minor arc and major arc you have to just remember like this. What is the arc? First of all, let's talk about arc. A continuous part of the circumference of a circle is called its arc. Okay. So what is a minor and what is a major? This part is known as a minor arc because it's containing only little bit of it. So this is known as minor arc. And what is the major arc? An arc whose length is greater than one half of the circle is suppose this was draw the concentric circle. So I'm doing it here. So this was a minor. This part is known as the major arc. This part is known as leaving this because this is a minor arc, and this is a major arc because it contains one more than minor arc. Okay. So now let's talk about another that. So degree of the measure of an arc. So what is a degree? Suppose I draw a circle and then assume it is 60 degree. So this angle is known as the degree measure of arc. So you have to just remember the angle is known as. Okay. Now congruent of a arc having, what is the congruent of arc? So I am just giving a definition. Arc having the same measure and lie in the same circle or the congruent circle are called congruent circle. So for that I am drawing a shape like this, and like this I am just making. Okay, this is the point O I am assuming. This is point B, this is point D, this is point C, and this is point A. So this is known as the congruent arc. Okay. Now there is one topic in this chapter which is not at the main. This is just, you have to just remember this. This circle is known as concentric circle. This circle is known as concentric circle. Why? Because one circle is small and one circle is big, then it is known as a congruent circle. Now what are segments? There are two types of segments, major segment and minor segment. So for that I am drawing a circle again, and just this is a minor segment. Sorry, I've done wrong. This is known as minor segment. Minor, and this is a major. So you have to just remember this. And this is, I'm just marking it Q, A, B. You can name it. And this is a P. Okay. So now let's talk about another thing, that is, now I am giving you a definition to understand the segments. A chord of a circle divides the circular range into two equal parts. Each part is called the segment of the circle. Suppose I am just taught you can just quick recap. I am just giving you in a small. This is a major. And this is a minor. Okay, and what is a major and minor? So a segment of a circle which is greater than a semicircle is known as a major segment of a circle. It is the segment bounded by the chord and the major arc. And for minor arc I am giving a definition. A segment of a circle which is smaller than the semicircle is called the minor segment of a circle. Okay, it is bounded by a chord and the minor arc. Okay, so now let's talk about sector. For what is a sector I am giving? A part of a circle bounded by its two radii and the arc cut by these is known it is called the secant of a circle. So there is also a major and minor, so you just to remember it. I'm giving you. So this is point O. This is point O. So this part is known as major. This part is known as major, and this part is known as minor. Because it's very small, so I'm just writing minor, and this is known as major. So I'm giving you a definition also. A secant of a circle which is greater than the semicircle is called the major secant of a circle, and the secant of a circle which is smaller than the semicircle is called the minor secant of the circle. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question. Next, now the solution. There are only the solutions. You have to just solve it. Suppose so this is a construction work. You have to just make it out. So this is known as a center of a circle, and I'm just giving you a quick recap of all the things. This is known as a diameter meter. This part is half of it's known as a radius, and this is known as a chord, and major and minor. For that I have to just make a whole circle. This is a minor and this is a major. This is known as a minor and this is known as major. Okay, and arc, so you all know. Okay, so this is all for this chapter. You have to just understood it, and all the construction work I cannot make it out that this is a 4.3 circle, this is a 5.6 centimeter, so it would be very difficult for me. So you can do it by your own. I have just explained you all the parts. So if you like my video, please do subscribe to my channel and like my video, and please do subscribe, please do comment also so that I could understand have you understood or not. So thank you for watching.